Well, many, I forgot to say this, and I probably should because many people still believe this. Like when you hear of a movie star or somebody, a singer, and they say they sold their soul to the devil. And this concept is impossible. It's impossible for you to sell your soul to the devil. And even if you consented and say take it and everything, there's no way to contain your soul. Your soul is like a huge mass. It's a perfect reflection of God the Father. It would be like taking your bare hands and trying to hold the entire ocean in your bare hands. It's just not possible. You can't contain it. But you are giving them, if you give them your soul, you've now encompassed that they can do anything they want to you. So they can create a clone, and they have technology that can move your dream when you go to REM into an REM clone that looks like you. And that will be your nightmare that night. And this is happening. And so I don't know what you could do. Like Britney Spears cut her hair off and tried to gain weight and tried to look ugly so she wouldn't get fucked every night. And but the clone looked great. So it doesn't make there's not a whole lot they can do once they've said, yeah, you can have it. I'm not using it, whatever. And now they can actually, if you talk about the clones, they can actually put enough electricity in the heart of the clone and it can trigger a heart attack in you. So they don't dare speak about these clones. They don't even know where the fuck they are. They're somewhere underground, but Jesus Christ, you have no idea where that is. So it's a real conundrum for them because you sign paperwork saying you give them the soul, and they can say, well, we could argue about that, but basically, I mean, if you've given me your soul, why is it that I can't do whatever the fuck I want to you? You see what I mean? That's what they want. They want your consent. But they're full of lies. Who knew? Hey, you can't really sell a soul. You can't buy a soul. It's a lie. Who knew? But it's an easy one to take advantage of. That once if you don't have the perspective of what is actually being said, you will believe this. You will believe that you can actually sell your soul to the devil. Here you go. Here's the paperwork. There you go. It's yours. Yeah, right. Like the soul. The soul is so godlike. It knows every single thing. It doesn't get swayed by emotional bubbles or mental bubbles here. It's way beyond that. And we're an aspect, a tiny aspect of our soul. And we're hoping to become a reflection of God too, you know. And I want to call all my aspects together in all these other universes that are living right now. Let's call them all together. Let's share information, you know. Maybe there's something I could teach you, or maybe you could jump in and take it. But if I'm going to have a walk-in or something like that, I still want access to the earth, to this body, and I want to see what's going on. I think it'd be cool. But I just wanted to share that because there's a lot of confusion about that. But just take a deep breath and enter into your soul. Just ease into it. Just relax into your soul. And then you're truly protected because your soul is God and nobody's going to come close to you to try to fuck with you if you're in your soul. You're the safest you possibly could be, and you can just live your life. Just every day, breathe in. I've arrived in my soul. Breathe out. Maybe hold the fluid up in your, or push the fluid up in your head if you're doing semen retention. And then breathe out through your nose. And then the stuff that's supposed to go into your heart, you're breathing in chi and breathing out chi. Breathing in chi, breathing out chi. So some chi is going to want to stay in your heart. And if it's carbon dioxide or whatever for the trees, that's what's left. So it's more of a conscious breathing. I think that you fill up your lungs, you fill up your stomach first, and then your lungs, and then you hold it for 5 or 10 seconds up in your pineal and pituitary, and then when you breathe out through your nose until there's no more air. And that's a good meditation. You can do that 1,000 times a day, every time you close your eyes. Uh, I've arrived. Come home. It anchors you in this alignment. And another thing you could do is, you came here whole. You were whole. So you were healed. So when you're in your soul, if there's anything funky, ask your soul, clean this shit up, uh, and just be in your soul. Your soul is going to protect you forever, but you have to activate him in your life or her in your life. I don't even know. It's probably not even a male or female, because we've had lives as different ones, or we're having lives, I should say. So if we're having lives as different things and we all come in together, I do want to look younger. I don't want my body rotting anymore. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that works.